Good Monday market review, everyone. This is Caleb down here at the Gold Cove. I appreciate y'all tuning on here with me today. Gold right now is around 4,330. Aren't we excited over these numbers now? Silver's around that $64 mark, guys. That is awesome and great to see. I mean, shoot, 5 to 6 months ago, that was like another Wednesday, but now we've dipped down quite a bit and we're coming back up. Now we're feeling like this is going to be a good Monday, am I right? So hopefully, since we're coming out of this summer, precious metals will go picking back up here because more people tend to be in the game. You know, they sell in May and go away. That's the saying that I've been singing. But here in Michigan, the weather outside's looking pretty fally, pretty gloomy. It's not fun. I woke up this morning at 7:30. It's typically 7:30. Typically, it's kind of a little bit bright out. You can see the sun coming through. No, just straight gloom. Not fun at all. But I'm getting a little sidetracked. Let's get into it. Now, one of the big reasonings that I believe that silver and gold went up last week was because it showed in our data last week. As you guys can see up there on the board, our non-farm employment change got whacked. It was forecast to be about 85,000. And guys, we came in at a negative 23,000. That is not good at all for the dollar, but it is great for precious metals. So that's why they say diversify. Diversification is key. And you don't always want to have a nice cash reserve. Yes, you probably do want to have a decent cash reserve, but mostly a nicer and higher precious metals reserve, in my opinion. So that's kind of why silver and gold went up a little bit last week, a lot of it. Hopefully we'll continue that uptrick upwards, and I believe so. I feel like we're going to end this year off on a high note, go back in the triple digits for silver. That'll be exciting. And gold going back in the 5,000s, maybe even going to 6. Who knows? We're getting a little too ahead of ourselves, but hey, we can hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Am I right? But this upcoming week, there's not much data. As you can see, we got Wednesday and Thursday, so expect some volatility that week, or those days, this upcoming week. So that is going to be a little bit exciting to see what's going on. Hopefully, we'll get some good news for silver and gold. And unfortunately, good news for silver and gold means bad news for the economy. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, am I right? Now, before we dive into Caleb's steals of the week, let's cover these beautiful bills down here in front. Now, this here is probably the coolest buys of last week that we made, and these actually aren't the Gold Coves. These are our mods. Now, these bills are dated in 1914, so these are pretty cool and old and collectible. But this variation is the battleship variation of this series. So this here makes it a little bit more valuable and a little bit more exclusive and more rare, if you would say. So these are quite gorgeous. I'm going to have these in the showcase for Armando. He is going on a coin show this week. That guy's always doing things. Coin shows, toy shows, who names it? That guy's going to go far in life. But now, let's dive into Caleb's steals of the week. And what they are these beautiful Canadian 1 1/4, 1.5 ounce silver. They're like the wildlife series. There's animals. This one here is called the triple maple leaf. I think that's what it's called. It has 3 maple leaves on it. We got a polar bear here. This is pretty cool. And then we got a fox. Oops, sorry. Then we got a fox right over here. That's pretty cool as well. And then also, I found these in the safes. This here is 3 1/4, so that's 0.75 of an ounce. I think these are Wolverines, so that's pretty cool. And we're selling these at spot this week. So we got 1 1/4 ounce, 1.5 ounces, and 3/4 of an ounce at spot. So make sure you come on in, make sure you pay attention to what silver's going to do this week and gold, and get your Caleb steals of the week here, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you check out our upcoming videos, our previous videos. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments, what videos you want to see and all that great material. What do you think gold and silver are going to do this week? And what do you think we're going to do silver and gold wise towards the end of the year? You think we're going to go back up to maybe near 6 and maybe 150, 200? Who knows? I mean, they were calling for it this summer, but fortunately it went the opposite. Who knows, right? We really don't know what's going to happen. But what I do know for certain is that silver and gold will always be a hedge over inflation. Now, with all that rambling, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this one. Take care. I'll see you back next Monday Market Review. And make sure, guys, we stay American.